The member for Ryan.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Health. Will the Minister outline to the House how the Morrison Government is demonstrating it is on the side of Australian families who need access to life-changing cancer and other medications on the PBS?
The Minister for Health.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. And I want to thank the member for Ryan. He grew up as the son of two pharmacists, and so even as a young boy he understood the importance of the PBS to Australian families, to what it meant for families seeking to have access to high-cost medicines for conditions that could otherwise be fatal or devastating or debilitating. He also grew up as the son of small business owners, people who understood exactly what it meant to have a strong economy and the ability to pay for these medicines, and so realised right from the earliest days that to see things such as we saw in 2011 when medicines were stopped from listing because the economy was not strong was not the sort of thing that would ever happen under a coalition government. And I'm delighted to say that because the economy is strong, because the Prime Minister has the commitment to list the medicines that the medical experts recommend, we are able to make listings such as those announced only yesterday. And yesterday we were able to make announcements for glioblastomas and for acute lymphoblastic leukemia and for neuroendocrine tumours. These are things that are real and significant and important. They're the things that actually matter to Australians.
Member for McMahon.
So these are the medicines which we announced yesterday. I was delighted to announce them with the member for Higgins. In particular, I met a patient, Hugh. Hugh has been suffering from a glioblastoma, or so a brain tumour. 18 months ago, he was given a very short period of time to live. He was given access to Avastin. Avastin is the medicine we listed yesterday. 900 patients will now have access to that medicine, which would otherwise cost $31,000. And he was given, in his words, the gift of hope and the gift of life. And he was deeply thankful for that and understands that this is one of the hallmarks of Australia as a society, as a compassionate society, as a strong economy, as a country which is able to do extraordinary things. Similarly, I met a patient, Michael. Michael Clout, it turns out, we discovered afterwards, had played rugby with the Prime Minister when they were students. He said, as a rugby player, he makes a great Prime Minister, no offence. But significantly, Michael was suffering from Philadelphia-positive acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He was given 2 years to live in 2011, but through a combination of trials and early access to this medicine, he isn't just alive today, he's thriving today. And this medicine, Sprycel, which saved his life, is now available on the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme. It's 80 patients, because that's the population that will benefit from it, at a saving of $51,000. This is saving lives and protecting lives.